Hi, everybody. It is Tuesday, May 19th. It's voting day in Oregon, so if you can, get out there and vote today. I think you have to drop it off at an official ballot drop-off. You can't mail it anymore. It's too late for that, but you can always drop off your vote. And we are reading There's a Boy in the Girls' Bathroom by Louis Sachar, one of my favorite authors. And Velvet is asleep over there on the chair, so maybe she'll wake up by the end of the story or the chapter. I'm going to read 2 chapters today because chapter 20 is super short. Chapter 20. Colleen walked into Carla's office. "I just came to tell you I can't talk to you," she said. "Your parents didn't sign the form?" "No, and they won't either. You know what they said? They said it was a waste of money for the school to hire you. They said you should get married and have your own children before you start telling other parents how they should raise theirs." Carla shrugged. "And they said if I have any problems, I should talk to them. But when I try to talk to them, they don't listen." She sighed. "Anyway, it doesn't matter. Jeff has lots of other friends now, besides Bradley." 8, said Carla with a smile. "So now I can invite Jeff to my birthday party without having to invite Bradley. I can invite one of Jeff's other friends. Andy's nice. I couldn't invite Bradley even if I wanted to because Melinda is my best friend, except for Lori, and she gave Bradley a black eye." Colleen quickly covered her mouth with her hand and then slowly took it away. "That was supposed to be a secret," she said. "Melinda doesn't want anybody to know." "I never repeat anything anyone tells me," Carla assured her. "Good," said Colleen. "Melinda would kill me." "Have you asked Jeff to your party yet?" "No, not yet, but I will. I know he likes me because he always says hello to me whenever I say hello to him. But then I get so scared. I never know what to say next. I wish you could help me. Why did my parents say such bad things about you? They don't even know you." "Your parents are just trying to do what's best for you," said Carla. "A lot of people think counselors don't belong in schools." She shrugged. "I guess they're afraid I might fill your head with all kinds of crazy ideas." Chapter 21. "Hello, Bradley," said Carla. "It's a pleasure to see you today. I appreciate you coming to see me." She held out her hand. "I punched myself in the eye," he said as he walked past her. He didn't want her thinking someone else gave it to him. "I'm the only one who can beat me up." "Did it hurt?" she asked. "No," he said, sitting at the round table. "Nobody can hurt me, not even me." She sat across from him. She was wearing a light blue shirt with yellow mice running all around it. The shirt was the same color as her eyes. The mice were the same color as her hair. "I wanted to hit somebody," he explained as he stared at her shirt. "But if I hit another kid, I would have gotten myself in trouble. So I hit myself." "Why did you want to hit somebody?" "Because I hate him." "Who?" "Everybody." "Is that why you hit yourself? Do you hate yourself?" He didn't answer. He thought it was another one of her trick questions. "Do you like yourself?" she asked. He didn't trust that question either. "Maybe the reasons you say you don't like anybody else is because you really don't like yourself." "I like myself," he said. "You're the one I don't like." "Tell me some things about yourself that you like." He glared at her. "I like you," she said. "I think you have lots of good qualities, but I want you to tell me things you like about yourself." "I can't talk anymore," he said. "Why not?" I'm sick. The doctor says I can't talk. The more I talk, the sicker I get. That sounds serious. It is. I've probably said too much already, and it's your fault. I'll probably throw up. Carla nodded. Don't say another word, she said quietly. We'll just sit together in silence. Sometimes people can learn a lot about each other just by sitting together in silence. She locked her mouth shut and then opened it to swallow the key. You're weird, said Bradley. A lot of people tell me that, she admitted, and then she put her finger to her lips. They sat together in silence. Bradley shifted in his chair. His eyes darted restlessly around the room. He put his hands behind his back, his head leaned back, and then brought his hands out in front of him and folded them, and then he unfolded them. He didn't like sitting together in silence. He thought she was probably learning too much about him. I can probably talk a little bit, he said. No, I don't want you to get sick, said Carla. I like you too much. The doctor says I'm supposed to talk a little, just not a lot. All right. Shall we talk about school? No. The doctor says if I talk about school, I'll die. Carla frowned. That's a problem, she said. See, as part of my job, I'm supposed to help you do better in school. But how can I help you if we can't even talk about it? Bradley put his finger to his chin and thought it over. I know, he said. Just tell everybody that you tried to help me, but I wouldn't let you. Tell them I was too mean and nasty. That's it. Tell them I said I'd spit on you. Oh no, I couldn't say that about you, said Carla. You're too nice. They'll believe you, he assured her. It doesn't matter whether they believe me or not, said Carla. I'd know it was a lie. So when you tell a lie, the only person you're lying to is yourself. He didn't see anything wrong with that. If you're only lying to yourself and you know it's a lie, then it doesn't matter. I just wish I knew why a smart kid like you keeps failing. It's because Mrs. Ebel doesn't like me, said Bradley. Shh, said Carla, don't talk about it. Well, I could probably talk about school a little bit without dying, he said. Okay, Carla said hesitantly, but as soon as you feel even a little bit like dying, let me know and we'll stop. They talked about school for about 15 minutes before Bradley felt like dying. Carla pointed out that the same questions that were on the tests were also on his homework assignments. She suggested that if he did his homework, the tests might be easy for him. The tests are easy, he told her. I could get 100 if I wanted. I'm the oldest kid in the class. I answer all the questions wrong on purpose. You want to know what I think? Asked Carla. I think you would like to get good grades. I think the only reason you say you want to fail is because you're afraid to try. You're afraid that even if you try, you'll still fail. I'm not afraid of anything, said Bradley. I think you're afraid of yourself, said Carla, but you shouldn't be. I have a lot of confidence in you, Bradley. I know you'd do so well if only you'd try. I can help you. We can help each other. We can try together. It was then that he told her he couldn't talk about school anymore or else he would die. She thanked him for talking about it as much as he had. You were very brave, she said. She suggested that for their next meeting, he make a list of topics to discuss so that they wouldn't have to risk talking about school again. Is that homework? He asked. No, she assured him. You don't even have to put your name at the top. Good, said Bradley. He was glad it wasn't homework. It was time to return to class. Thank you for sharing so much with me today, Carla said to him. I enjoyed your visit very much. She held out her hand. He stuck his hands in his pockets and walked out of her office. I want to read more. We'll read more in a minute, at least. Maybe I'll post another one today, but this is a good book. See you guys later.